This is a demonstration the Globers like to use to explain why we see lasers over long distances when they should be hidden by Earth curve. They use a fish tank full of sugar water to show that light refracts down toward the denser medium, which it does bend the laser light down, but then they go on to claim that it makes distant objects appear higher, when you could clearly see that is not the case. So in this short video, I've put together some clips showing the objects in the distance relative to the horizon. And I'm going to try to drill it home because they keep making the same bogus claim over and over. So I'm going to show you 3 different setups, all clearly showing that objects appear lower.
Those hills are actually 500 meters above sea level. And that's not possible on a flat Earth. This image is completely impossible on a flat Earth.
Refraction in the air makes distant things appear slightly higher.
So this is sugar water setup number 1. We're up out of the density gradient, and you see the backdrop, you see the level of it. And now when we drop down into the gradient of sugar water, we see the gap between the horizon and the backdrop, represented as a cloud here, is getting smaller. It's appearing lower. So the refraction is making the cloud or that backdrop appear lower, not higher.
Whatever the effect is, it absolutely lowers it in the background. The density lowers that object in the background. And Miles Davis, who's put all those videos out of Trepane law, saying that there's a mountain in the distance and it's lower in perspective than it should be, and I've lined myself up at 210 meters, and then in the background we have this mountain that's lower than it should be. Well, here's your answer on a flat plane, Miles Davis. Here's your answer. Here's every Glober's answer. Well, that's way, way, way low down. Let me crop this out again, even more, so that you guys can see all of this.
So the bottom line represents the horizon, and the top line represents the cloud. Watch as he lowers the camera into the density gradient.
The image from behind.
The sugar's thickest at the bottom. Look at the steeple or the cloud lower, not rise.
You can see
that an object is getting lower down to the horizon, not raising up. That's 3 completely different setups, all showing distant objects lowering due to refraction, not rising.
Well, that's way, way, way low down. Let me crop this out again, even more, so that you guys can see all of this.
Globers hide behind a wall of bullshit. They need things appearing higher to explain their sunrise and sunset and to explain long-distance observations that don't work on a globe. So they say it's been proven that light refracts downward toward the denser medium, which they show with the sugar water test. Fine, even if we give you that, the consequence still shits on your model. We clearly see distant objects appearing lower, not higher.